Because of the rain, Tushar got late leaving the office today. Usually he went home by the late-night bus. But today, it felt like even the last bus might leave without him. Come on, Tushar, hurry up. If this bus leaves, how will you get home? And of all days, it had to rain today. He ran through narrow streets toward the bus stop, and right in front of his eyes, the bus began to move. Just before it picked up speed, he managed to climb aboard. Sometimes, the rush of daily life feels unbearably heavy. He realized this in moments like these. After standing at the door for a while, catching his breath, he walked to his usual corner window seat and sat down. Rain poured outside. The cool wind and raindrops brought a strange calm to his soul. Lightning flashed, and thunder roared suddenly. In the sky, before he boarded, the bus had been completely empty. Now too, only Tushar sat in the last seats. Maybe because of the rain, people had left early. I'm so tired today. This rain, this constant running around. Let me just close my eyes for a bit, I'll feel better. After sitting quietly for a while, Tushar drifted off to sleep. Exactly 2 minutes later, when he opened his eyes, the bus was packed with people. What? The bus was empty just now. Where did all these people come from? How could so many get on at one stop? But in his exhaustion and in this weather, the question felt small. Forget it. Don't overthink, you're just tired. He closed his eyes again and fell asleep. When he woke up again during the journey, the bus was completely empty. What is happening? It was full just now. No stop came in between. Then where did everyone go? Lost in thought, Tushar suddenly smelled the sharp scent of a bidi. A cloud of smoke floated before his eyes, as if some mystery had dissolved into the air. He turned his head. An old man sat beside him smoking a bidi. His face was full of wrinkles and his eyes seemed to pierce through the silence of the night. But the bus was full just now. Where did everyone disappear? How is this possible? 30 years, son. For 30 years I've been traveling on this bus every night. After midnight, no human dares to board it. Come on, sir. How can you say that so confidently? It's probably just the rain and exhaustion, nothing else. You think I'm lying? A year ago I boarded this same bus at this very stop. That night, something happened that still circles my mind. There was an eerie coldness in the old man's voice, as if he was about to reveal an ancient secret. He set aside his bidi and leaned closer to Tushar. That night, it was raining just like today. The bus was empty except for me. I was sitting by the window when suddenly I felt someone watching me. I turned around and saw a man sitting on the seat in front of me. His face was strange. His eyes were empty, as if life had drained out of him. He stared at me silently. I tried to speak, but my voice got stuck in my throat. Suddenly, he raised his finger toward me and whispered, "You shouldn't be here." The next moment, he disappeared, as if he dissolved into the air. Sir, that sounds like an old story. Maybe you had a dream. Sometimes it feels real when you're half asleep. A dream. Son, after that night, I stayed awake for many nights. His voice still echoes in my ears. And listen, the buzz never stopped that night, yet he vanished. People say that after midnight, something roams this bus. Something that is not human. Tushar dismissed the old man's words as nonsense. He told himself, old people make up stories. Yet somewhere deep inside, a strange uneasiness began to grow. Don't think too much, Tushar. It's just the rain and the ride. Go home, sleep, everything will be fine. Listening to the old man's mysterious words, Tushar's mind drifted again. Fatigue pulled him back into sleep. But exactly 5 minutes later, he woke up. The darkness inside the bus felt heavier now. He looked around. The old man was gone. What? He was just here. Where did he go? The smoke, his voice, everything vanished. Then his eyes fell on the seat in front of him. A man was sitting there, reading a newspaper. At 1 a.m. in this deserted bus, someone was calmly reading a newspaper. His face was hidden behind it, reading with such focus as if the entire world's news was contained in those pages. Tushar's breathing grew heavy. Excuse me, who are you? Why are you reading a newspaper at this hour? No response. Tushar glanced outside, but the rain and flashes of lightning only made him more anxious. He looked back. The man slowly lowered the newspaper as it came down. Tushar saw his face covered in blood, part of his skull crushed, as if someone had brutally tried to kill him. His eyes were hollow, lifeless. What is this? Tushar's scream echoed through the silent bus. He shut his eyes tightly and curled into his seat. Suddenly a cold hand gripped his shoulder. He opened his eyes in fear. The same man stood before him, but now his face was completely normal. No blood, no wounds. He smiled faintly. Brother, what happened? Why are you so scared? Are you okay? Want some water? Your face? The blood? What was that? Am I going crazy? Scared, aren't you? Strange things happen on this bus at night. Some things appear, some disappear. If you saw something, forget it. Don't stay here otherwise. His sentence remained unfinished, but there was something in his voice that froze Tushar's blood. With trembling hands, Tushar took the water bottle and walked toward the door. He splashed water on his face, drank to gulps, wiped his face, and returned to his seat. But as soon as he sat down, his heart skipped again. The man was gone. What is happening? He was just here. Then a voice came from near the bus door. Here, Tushar looked. The man stood at the door. Suddenly the bus sped up and the man jumped from the moving bus. A loud crash echoed, followed by a horrifying scream. Tushar's heart pounded wildly. This is my chance to escape. He ran toward the door and by luck, the bus reached a stop at that very moment. He jumped off and stood there in the pouring rain. Soaked out, the bus slowly passed before his eyes. Now he saw its true form. The bus looked half burnt, as if it had met with a terrible accident. Inside were many people, but none of them were alive. From a window, he saw a faint smile. The newspaper man and the old man, still staring at him. Tushar stood frozen until the bus disappeared from sight.